thoughts on Joel Quenneville being named the head coach today?
Excited. He's someone that, I remember him coming to talk to my DU hockey team when I was in school, and just kind of the aura that he has, and, even when I was in college talking to him, I didn't know him well, but just seemed so down to earth. Took time to answer us college kids' questions, and then, when I've heard, from a lot of guys around the league that have had him, and it's really nothing but great things, and, his pedigree speaks for itself. So we're all very excited, where this whole thing can go next. Yeah, I think, the culture here that it's been building, and, the kind of the foundation, I think we've done a good job, and, I've been here for a while now, and I'm really excited for where we're going, and then when you bring in a coach with that kind of pedigree, and X's and O's, how well he knows the game, how well he knows how winning locker rooms should be run, just that whole pedigree that he brings, and the experience is huge for even for me. I know we've got the older guys, but especially the young guys, especially for me, we've got a great leadership group, but when you can add that type of coach, I think it's just huge for everyone, and especially the younger players.
I was fortunate enough to play for him for 3 years in Florida, and one of the best coaches I've ever had, and I always tell people that. And he gets the most out of his players. I think the one thing he does really well is he knows how to use you in a team setting, regardless of your role in the team. And him as a person, he's a great person too. So that's what always draws me to Q, and I'm a huge advocate for him. I'm just glad he's here. I think just his aura when he's in the room, and just the energy, and wants you to have fun. I mean, when you're having fun, it's more fun for everyone. But on a day-to-day basis, he makes it really fun to come to the rink every day, regardless of, you can be having a tough stretch as a team or individual, going through individual struggles, and he knows how to lift you up and lift the team up at the right times. And that's what all players ask for as a coach, is to obviously hold us accountable to standards, and we go by that every single day. But he just knows how to do that at another level. Make plays, but do it within your structure. I think his mind for the game is great. I mean, you see when he coached Chicago, I was unfortunately I had to play against them early on in my career, and it was not fun playing against them. It feels like they always had an extra guy on the ice. I think just the offensive part of the game, he just knows how to see it and how to possess the pucks at the right time. And, he obviously preaches defending hard too, and that's where you create all your offense from. So, he's great at reading the game like that.
Yeah, it's an exciting day. I think, right off the top, you look at the pedigree of his career, it's pretty impressive. I mean, Anaheim's probably considered a smaller hockey market, and I think to have the second most winning coach in NHL history, and a guy like that is it's an awesome day, and it's kind of unique. I've played with a ton of players that have played for Joel, and my brother went to Chicago right after he left, so even though I've never met him, I think there's a ton of connections there, so it was great to see feedback. And my phone rang today like 10-15 times this morning with people just having great things to say, ex-players, people that are retired or active players, and so it's exciting for us. I think going into a big off season, it adds a little more fuel to the fire to keep this thing rolling in the right direction, and it's a good day. I think it will provide a big jolt for everyone's off-season training, and hopefully we see that jolt go right through the season and keep things going where we had the needle moving a little bit last year. Today I heard best coach I've ever had. You're gonna absolutely love it. Old school but demanding players coach. Those are some of the things that have been said, and it's been like overwhelming. Like I don't usually get many people calling me. I had like my phone ringing like all morning of just being like, oh, this is a great day. Like I played for Joel for half a season or a year. Like just like so many different people, like active and retired players, and it's nice to hear. I mean, it's an exciting time for Anaheim. I mean, to hear his words about this is the job he wanted. I know that this is a coveted job, and where we're at in our development, and it's exciting for me as a 32-year-old trying to push the needle and continue to get better myself and help my teammates out. It's a great day, and I think the Ducks have raised some eyebrows this year in our play, and I think we got to continue to do that. And I think a move like this definitely puts a little onus on us to come back ready to play next year, and I think that's what we wanted.